He came home late again, smelling like someone else's cologne, his hair mussed in a way I'd never seen. My stomach twisted as he dropped his keys on the counter and mumbled something about work drinks. I'd been replaying every suspicious detail for days, the missed calls, the sudden showers, the way he flinched whenever I asked about his plans. The whispers in my head grew louder. He was cheating. I confronted him in the kitchen, voice shaking, heart pounding, and watched his face go pale as I laid out my suspicions. Instead of denying it, he just stared at me, jaw clenched, eyes cold. Then he laughed, a sound that chilled me, and said, "You think I'm the one sneaking around?" He started listing off every secret I'd ever confessed to him, every late-night regret, every shameful confession I'd whispered in the dark. He recited them like a grocery list, smirking as he watched me crumble. He knew about the money I'd borrowed from my ex, the time I called in sick to avoid his family, the things I'd done years before we met. I realized, with a sickening lurch, he'd been storing up my secrets like ammunition. He told me he had proof, screenshots, recordings, even a letter I'd written and never sent. He threatened to send it all to my friends, my job, my parents if I ever tried to leave him. Suddenly, the late nights and secrecy weren't about cheating. They were about collecting leverage, keeping me in check. I saw then that every intimate conversation had been a transaction for him, every vulnerable moment a future weapon. My world shrank to a single point of fear, and I couldn't breathe. But here's the twist: as he listed my sins, I realized I'd spent our whole relationship hiding, apologizing, and shrinking myself. The real betrayal wasn't his manipulation, it was my willingness to let someone else hold power over my story. That night, I packed a bag and left, knowing the fallout would be ugly but determined not to let my secrets shackle me any longer. I'd rather risk the truth than live one more day in his prison.